Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes. Bonjour et bienvenue à 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes. Today we're going to have a look at how to say this, blah blah blah, or that, blah blah blah. Aujourd'hui, on va regarder les pronoms démonstratifs. First of all, let's be very clear about what we are going to look at today. Not how to say this or that on its own. If you're interested in that, please check my 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes, this or that advanced. So today we're looking at how to say things like this morning, this car, that car, these shoes, those girls, basically this, that, these, those, and a noun. And remember what a noun is. It's a word that refers to a person, a place, a thing, an event, a substance, or a quality. Okay, look at the French sentences below and get your little grey cells working. Remember, when you speak or you write in a foreign language, you're a bit like a detective. So, let's have a look at this morning. I woke up at 6:30. Ce matin, je me suis levée à 6 heures. This child is annoying. Cet enfant est casse-pied. Do you like these or those t-shirts? Tu aimes ces t-shirts? I prefer this skirt and these shoes. Je préfère cette jupe et ces chaussures. So, what did you notice? Well, you most certainly noticed that there were different words to say this, that, these, or those. As you probably know by now, words have got a gender in French, unlike in English. And this is an instance which shows, again, how important it is to learn nouns and their gender when we learn French vocabulary. Because if I look at the gender of all these words, this is what I can see. When I look it up in the dictionary, I can see that the word morning is masculine singular. Can you see that next to the word matin, it says NM, non masculin. And same thing with the word child, it says next to it NM, non masculin. And same thing for t-shirt. However, for skirt, it says NF, non féminin. And same thing with shoe, it says NF, non féminin. So this is a table that I can draw. For a masculine singular word, I'm using ce. For a masculine singular word that starts with a vowel or an H, I'm using cet, cet enfant, cet homme. And for a feminine singular word, I'm using cette, cette jupe. And for a plural word, whether it's masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, as long as it's plural, so it's got an S at the end or an X, I'm using ces, ces t-shirts, ces chaussures. And did you notice how I did not sound that S? And by the way, did you also notice that those words set, C-E-T, and set, C-E-T-T-E, are pronounced in the same way? You have to be aware of traps though, and you always ask yourself whether your noun is masculine or feminine or singular or plural. And remember, it's not always obvious to know so by just looking at it. So let me give you an example. The word homework. In English, we say this homework is too difficult. Okay, you tend to think, okay, it's a singular word. But if you look it up in the dictionary, you can see, that the word homework is devoir. And next to devoir, you can see it says NM, non masculin, masculine noun, but it also says PL, plural, pluriel, okay? So that's going to have implications, okay? Same thing with the word trousers. In English, you know that trousers is a plural noun because it's got an S at the end. But if you look it up in the dictionary, it says NM, non masculin. And pantalon's got no S, so it's not a plural, it's a singular, okay? And then you've got tricky words like afternoon, which can be either masculine or feminine. Can you see here in the dictionary it says NM ou NF, non masculin, masculine noun, or NF, non féminin, feminine noun. So can you work out what these will be in French? This homework, these trousers, this afternoon. So here we are. Did you get this right? So you've got this homework, ces devoirs, these trousers, ce pantalon, this afternoon. You could either say cet après-midi or cet après-midi, but when you say it, it doesn't make any difference in the pronunciation. Now, if you want to go a little bit further and sound even more fluent, here is a little trick when you want to insist, like when you want to say, these shoes? Really? You mean this child? So, these shoes is going to be ces chaussures-là. And this child, cet enfant-là, you see, you can just add la after your noun. Easy, isn't it? Facile, no? You could also add si instead of la. Ces chaussures si, cet enfant si. It's a little bit less common nowadays when you speak in particular, and it tends to refer to something close to you. Let's say that the shoes are right in front of your nose. But it's still an option. Here we are. If you want to learn how to say this one or that one, check my 5 minutes French grammar fixes this one intermediate. And you can also learn more about the word this on its own in my 5 minutes French grammar fixes this advanced.